Okay, let's get this set up here. Alright, so this is Final Fantasy Tactics. As usual, I'm going to wait for at least one person to get in here. Let me mute that. Okay, I think that'll be better. I was hearing an echo of myself in the headphones. That's no good. Oh yeah, that's much better. Alright. Yeah, this is one of my favorite parts of, well, not my favorite, but this is a cool part about the PlayStation 1 version, is you get this little kind of preview movie of all the jobs. Unfortunately, that's lacking in the PSP port. But yeah, for you guys watching out there, this is Final Fantasy Tactics. It was actually the first strategy RPG I ever played, and it remains my favorite to this day. Not much has come close to it, in my opinion. I did really like Disgaea a lot. That game is amazing, but still, I like this one just a little bit more. What's interesting, though, is after playing Disgaea and coming back to this, when I want to move like across the map, I keep thinking that I can pick up my characters and launch them across the screen, but I can't do that in this game. Oh yeah, and I should switch my TV to the actual game screen so I can see what I'm doing here. I don't want to watch through the horribly delayed Elgato screen. Yeah, I'm just gonna let this this preview go, and then I'll start the game. There's actually like 3 little kind of trailers or whatever at the beginning of the game here. There's this one. This is actually the 3rd one, and then there's like a trailer, and then there's just like a traditional opening movie. They actually do not show all the classes on this one, though. Which I find kind of weird. I guess they wanted to keep them a secret or whatever, and have people find them on their own. That's cool, I guess. Yeah, but for people who are unfamiliar with strategy games, I think this is a good starting point. However, this game does have several kind of roadblocks to it. Some things that make new players stumble. One is saving, because there's several points in the game where you have to fight several battles in a row, and you have a chance to save in between, but you do not have a chance to go level up in between battles. So if you beat the first battle just fine, and then you go to save, and you go to fight the second battle, and you can't beat it no matter what you do, well, you're kind of screwed, because you only have one save file, and you can't go level up. So that's why it's very important to make multiple save files in this. Another thing that hangs people up is there's a couple of sharp difficulty spikes. There's one early on, which we'll see tonight. The other one is the Velius fight. That one is really, really tough. A lot of people just beat it by spamming this speed ability over and over again. And, you know, they keep doing that until their speed is like 50, and then they get like 4 or 5 turns for every turn that the monster has, and then they just, you know, slaughter them. And I'm playing this through the PlayStation 3. I did mess around with the smoothing option a little bit, and it just makes everything like have a blurry film over it, so I left it off. Some really cool music in the beginning. This game does have a lot of great music. Name and birthday, okay. Hey, the completionist! How's it going? Saw you in the hell, Studio Mud Prince stream last night. I can't talk. Got turned on to that channel from a friend of mine on Twitter. Really enjoy it a lot. Oh, look at this. Got Terry and BioPhoenix here. Awesome. Or Bossum. Birthday we'll do January 10th. I like this little intro movie here. Sadly, this version of the game doesn't really have too much in the way of movies. I don't think off the top of my head. Oh, that's fine. I know, can't imagine what time it is over by you right now. But it's, 10 o'clock here, so that's understandable. Aha, Tales of Exilia. I haven't played that one. I've only played Vesperia and Symphonia. I used to own Abyss on the PS2. Oh yeah, and I have Tales of Destiny, the Japanese version. I should really pop that one in one of these days. Yeah, I know a lot of people like Exilia a lot. I actually haven't even watched a single video on it, so I don't even know what the game looks like. Yeah, it is amazing that Studio Mudprints only has 5,000 subs. Because he really does put out quality content. I haven't watched a ton of his reviews yet, but, I'm working my way back. But they're all, like, really, really high quality. He's also got a really good setup for live streaming shmups because, you know, playing a shmup, it requires reflexes and concentration, and trying to look at the chat while playing a shmup is really hard. So having someone there to read the chat to him is a great idea. Yeah, definitely check it out if you're a fan of shoot 'em ups. He actually did a stream last night on Cuphead, which is kind of a platformy shoot 'em up thing. Oh, okay. I will check that out. I don't know if that was directed towards me or BioPhoenix, but I'll check it out anyways. Gaff Gary, and how rude. This is a great song right here. Simon, I'm trying to play a game here. Not Simon from the game, Simon, my cat. Yeah, the fan base for this game is pretty split on which translation is better. Some prefer the original here, which is good for the most part, I think, but there are some definite translation issues. Like, there's an attack later that's called Bless when it should be called Breath. Or maybe it's the other way around. Something like that. But there's other issues too. But the PSP port has kind of like a Middle English dialect to it. I really like that version a lot. Some of the lines in here don't translate so well. Dude's name is Rad. Should have made my name Gnarly. Yeah, there's no need to kill them. Just talk to them and they'll walk away. That's how war works, right? Yeah, the PSP one is really great. The one downside is, like the attack you're seeing right now, is that there's a slowdown with every single action you do, which is really odd. There's some sound issues too, like with lightning spells, they sound really funny. Let's see, what abilities do I have? Ooh, I got accumulate. I can just hang back and grow in attack power here. Yeah, you have 5 AI characters here. I've never even come close to losing this battle. The only way you can lose is if Ramza is killed. Yeah, the animated artwork on the War of the Lions is really great. The animated cutscenes, I should say. Destroyed my gold armor. What the hell is that? It's too early to be using attacks like that. That's cool that this is her favorite game of all time, though. Darkness. That's pretty much the most useless spell in the game. It's supposed to give you a lower chance of hitting, but it doesn't really seem to do much. Sometimes I'll use it just to get JP. Or job points. Yep, I'll just... well... what is this? I suppose I'll attack him. Yeah, this is a great soundtrack, too. I actually used to own the soundtrack. I had to sell it when I sold my collection. It was like 7 years ago now. I did burn a copy, but I'd like to get that one back again. The actual physical disc. Yeah, Bio, this one's my favorite, just because of all the sheer variety of party members you can make, and how many different skills you can assign to them. They basically took what was great about Final Fantasy V and just put it like in a strategy game, and it works perfectly in my opinion. Yeah, that's one thing that's missing from the PSP version is you don't get the cool battle quotes. Which is, you know, not necessary for the game, but, you know, it's just a cool little touch. Okay, who's left here? That's a guest. We got the Acha. So I think there's just one enemy left. Yeah, I used to own a number of game soundtracks, but like I said, when I had to sell my collection, that stuff was one of the first things to go because it was worth the most money. Because at the time when I bought them, a lot of game soundtracks were like 40, 50, 60 bucks. And, you know, they really didn't drop down in price that much. Uh-oh. Damn. Damn, damn. He just punched her in the gut. Now, that line right there, I liked it better in War of the Lions because he says, "'Tis your birth and faith that wrong you, not I." I don't know. I thought it sounded a lot better. One thing that is nice with OSTs is they did start in the PS2 era, I think. They did start bundling at least like sampler soundtracks with games more, and with some DS games as well. So while you don't get the full soundtrack, you at least get, like 5 to like 25 songs from it. Hey Bradley, how's it going? Suikoden 1, I actually don't remember much of that one just because it's been a long time since I played it. I really did like the soundtrack for 2 though. Oh, here we go. There's going to be a really slow text crawl coming in just a second. I don't know why that part is so slow. It's like, little money. It's a going. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having some soundtracks on vinyl, but I don't have a record player and I don't have room for records really at the moment. Yeah, Persona 4, I remember that came with one. And that's one I still listen to quite a bit. Oh, actually, speaking of Persona, um, one of my jobs, we got a new Persona 5 art book in, and I wanted to buy it so badly, but I don't have money at the moment. But maybe I'll get one for Christmas. It was all sealed up, but it was a nice big book and looks high quality. And Persona 5 does have a really, really cool art style to it. No, it's actually just like a standalone book, like a giant book of the art of Persona 5. Have I been a good boy for Christmas? I guess. I'm trying to spend less money on games, so I mean, I'm doing good in that respect. Gang of tortured thieves. Do you want to save? Yes. No, Bio, it's not an online-only thing, because I held it in my hand, and it was very cool. I should have opened it up, but I had work to do. Oh yeah, and this right here, this is the part that hangs up a lot of players. When I used to frequent GameFAQs many years ago, people would get to this part right here, and they just hit start, and then they'd go on GameFAQs wondering why they can only have one party member in battle. And it at the time it seemed really common. Like, I don't know, it just surprised me that this would hang up so many players. So let's see, we're gonna do a pair of chemists. Let's see, which squire do I want to build up? Unfortunately, they didn't give me very good stats here. I guess we'll go with Tina. 47 brave, that's abysmal. Well, whatever. Oh, okay. I actually haven't watched Happy Console Gamer, at least his new stuff, in a long time. I don't know. I still like his old stuff, but his new stuff just isn't doing it for me for some reason. Yeah, I could kind of see why people would do that, because they do have, like, you know, button prompts on the bottom, like select or square, triangle, and start. So I could kind of see how that could happen, because, you know, it doesn't say press circle to add another character or anything like that. One thing that drives me nuts about this game is they insist on giving you this kind of lower angle during combat. So as soon as anybody starts moving around, I hit R2 and flip it up, because it gives you just a slightly better view of the action. See, now it goes to the low angle again. I'll rush them if I want. Don't tell me what to do. Surrender or die in obscurity. Okay, let's fix that camera again. Actually, let's see. Just has Wish. Wish is a good ability to have early on. Now, normally when I play this, I actually take out Delita, because he just takes precious job points away from my party. But I'll leave him alive for this. Sometimes, if you're lucky, you can get this guy to stand on the edge here, and you can come on to the side and like dash him off the roof, and he'll take extra damage. We'll see if we can get that going, but I don't know if it's gonna work. Actually, sometimes throw stone works too. Nope. Yeah, I agree, completionist. I don't like... There's certain channels who I won't mention out there that delete constructive criticism or anything that doesn't agree with them 100%. Yeah, I stopped watching some of those channels. Or actually all of those channels. Okay. What do you got? Dash? Yeah, I guess you can just go there. I still think that the impression Black Metal Gamer does of Johnny Millennium is like one of the best things on YouTube. So one time I drop-kicked my Super Nintendo against the wall and it didn't break. I can't do the voice at all. But that's some funny shit right there. Oh, what the hell was that? You bastard. Oh, that's not an enemy. That's an enemy. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, early on here it's kind of slow because you just get squires and chemists. But after this battle you can start messing around with your party. My son is now 13. Sorry, I'm reading comments, playing the game, and thinking at the same time. And I'm drinking, so, like, my brain was a little slow there. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I don't want to mention those channels just because I don't want any white knights coming here. You know, like, oh my god, this is the best channel ever. How could you say bad things about him? I try to stay away from the drama. Even though I may joke around from time to time about certain channels. Or, you know, I'll make a goofy thumbnail. Like the "Is it worth it" thumbnail. No, I haven't played Vanguard Bandits yet. Yeah, from what I've seen of it, though, it does look really good. No, I haven't started Christmas shopping for him yet. I was actually going to do that this week. If he likes RPGs, well, he played Chrono Trigger. He just finished it a couple weeks ago, and he loved that one. He's tried Chrono Cross and Dissidia. He likes Dissidia a lot. That's not really an RPG, though. That's more like a action RPG fighting game hybrid. Chrono Cross he seemed to enjoy, but not that much. He's more of a fan of like Castlevania, Zelda, Mega Man, that kind of stuff. Thanks, Bio. It was just one of those goofy ideas that I came up with one day. I was like, you know, I just thought, hey, that would be funny if I made a really stupid thumbnail making fun of all these knobs with their, "Is it worth it? Is it worth it?" And it was like, you know what? That's more than an idea. I gotta make that thumbnail happen. Why are you gonna start posing for thumbnails and making Patreon videos, Derek? Yeah, yeah, he's played a lot of really great stuff. Um, when I had two Saturn controllers, because my Virtua stick is kind of broken right now, we did enjoy a lot of stuff like Darius Gaiden and X-Men vs. Street Fighter and Virtua Fighter 2 as well. Sadly, he can't play those with me now because we only have one controller. Although, actually, we can play Darius Gaiden on the Taito Legends collection for PS2, so we can still play that one. Okay, so enemy. Make sure none of my characters got knocked out here. Yeah, normally when I do this battle, I kind of dink around and wait for all these timers to expire because you get items or a crystal that heals your hit points and magic points, and sometimes you can learn abilities too, but I'm not going to do that here because I don't want to have a stream of me just walking around for like 5 turns. I don't think that'd be very fun. Although this is, you know, like a tactical RPG, so it's not really fun per se. That's why I like your content, Derek. Simple, to the point, no bullshit. Oh, hello, Azure Apostle. How are you doing tonight? Ooh. Maybe now I can push this guy off the edge. I'm gonna push you over the edge. Nice. In Tactics Ogre, the Knight of Lotus, you can do that too, where you push the guy off the sides. I think you have to select the shield, and that just acts as like a push command. I don't remember if you could do that in Let Us Cling Together. I wasn't too crazy about that game. Let's see. I don't care how much hit points Delita has. That guy's almost dead. Unfortunately, I can't reach him though, so I'll just do that. Yeah. Argath is a piece of work. Actually... Okay, that's Jessica. Let me check the turn list here. I'm gonna see if Jessica can take out that squire. Hopefully. You better not dodge. Yeah, Derek, I know what you mean about old channels shutting down. What's really amazing, though, is, like, the first 3 big channels that I remember were, like, Angry Video Game Nerd, Happy Console Gamer, and Silver Mongoose. And all 3 of those channels are still making videos. Even though Silver Mongoose doesn't make videos quite as often as he used to, he's still around. Yeah, that blows my mind. go there? Nope. Actually, you could probably peg him with a rock from here. Why not? Yeah, we'll come down here anyways. Oh, I didn't know Ramza's in the new Dissidia game. That is awesome. That's something that I always wanted in Dissidia, is Final Fantasy Tactics characters. Oh yeah, this guy's still back here. I forgot about him. Yeah, I haven't watched, I think the last video I watched was, he did one on the NES Mini. But it was a different kind of video. It wasn't like bitching about scalpers or anything. It was just like his personal experience with it. Okay, let's get this guy. Actually, we'll heal this guy here. Yeah, it's funny whenever I see Silver Mongoose post on Facebook, because he always thinks he only posts negative stuff. I do see him post positive stuff every once in a while. It's not all negative. All right. Yeah, same for me, Bio. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'm gonna trigger this cutscene real quick. Alright, well thanks for stopping by, Azure Apostle. Have a good night. Oh, JRPG Gaming's here. How you doing? Yeah. Well, it wasn't that bad leveling up Cloud, because he did gain like 70 experience per attack. You just had to be careful with him so he doesn't get slaughtered by the monsters right away. But it would have been nice after all the work he had to go through just to get Cloud if they, had him at a more comparable level to where you're at. Yeah, where am I? Just when you guys need me most. Oh, yeah, RPG Fantastic's here too. How you doing? Well, I think Grandia would be the easiest one for you to complete, just because it's a shorter game. But if you already have 92 hours in Breath of Fire 3, I imagine you're pretty close to the end, too. Oh, man, it's been a while since I played. I probably still have my save file on my memory card. I want to say it was like 30 to 40 hours, though. Nothing majorly long. As much as I love the Grandia games, they never really have much as far as side quests go. So it's pretty much just straight, story and battle. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Hope you feel better soon. Anyone else know how long it would take to beat Grandia? Yeah, Grandia 2 was amazing. 1 is really, really good as well. Which reminds me, I need to check out some more of Grandia Digital Museum on the Saturn. I want to clear some stuff off my plate first, though, because I'm working on... I'm almost done with Sands of Destruction. I'm playing Final Fantasy IV on the PSP. Almost done with Oblivion, again. Oh yeah, you're going for full completion of that game so you can retire it? Let's see, what time is it? Okay. So I think what I'm actually going to do... Well, if anybody here hasn't seen how this game works, I'll just show you this stuff real quick. Or for anybody watching the archive later. But basically you gain job points for your actions. And then you can take those job points and you can buy skills with it. I usually go for gain JP up right away, just because it makes gaining job points, more efficient. Why did they make me buy that one? It costs 0. Just give it to me. Let's see. We'll do that one. Damn it. Oh well. Yep, so you can learn all these abilities and then come in here and set new abilities. So you have your main class ability up at the top, but then anything else you learn can be assigned here. Actually, let's do black magic. Actually, I wanted to learn move find item, but kind of messed that up. Oh well. And then, a really cool thing is you can change your job. There's the archer, everybody's favorite. People hate archers in this game, which I can understand, but I don't know. I don't think they're that bad. I actually hate calculators more, and I know that's the class that everybody loves because it, you know, it can annihilate everything, but at the same time, it's such a pain trying to set up everything because the way their attacks work is like by level, I think. Actually, I think there's several ways you can attack, but it just takes a while because you have to see, okay, this will hit this guy, but it'll hit my guy, but it'll hit that guy. It's just too much dicking around in battle, and I don't like doing that, so I'd much rather have an archer. Blue reflection, what is that? That sounds familiar. Yes, it's always good to have new turn-based games on a console. Okay, so we're gonna make him an archer. Actually, they give me some really, really crappy generic characters here. Like, the chemists are okay, because their faith is like 60. But these squires are like 40 and 50 for their brave. That's just pathetic. So, normally what I would do is I take, like, these squires, and I just strip them of all their gear, and then I'd go to the shop here, and just recruit new party members until I found, like, wait, actually, where was that? Soldier office. Yeah, I just go here and, you know, find a new fighter until I found one that was satisfactory. Like, that one actually isn't too bad. I'm not going to do that today, though. I'm going to actually jump ahead here. So, we're going to load... We're going to load that file, which is a little bit later on at the one of the first major roadblocks of the game. Dorter Trade City. Yeah, if you can get up to a high vantage point, they can attack like most of the screen, which is amazing. Their hit percentage isn't the greatest, but you know, it's still good. Let's see. We're going to have a knight. Time mage. And a white mage. I know archers in Tactics Ogre Let Us Cling Together were like horribly broken. Like, that's the best job in the game, I think, actually. Because it can just annihilate everything. Yeah, this battle here stops a lot of people. Because a lot of people, I don't think, realize that the story battles, the characters do not level up with you. So, like, you get to this part, and if you're not leveled enough, these guys will just, like, annihilate you, like, almost immediately. how's a guy gonna speak if you're choking him? That's not how it works, man. Yag! What kind of word is that? Oh, I didn't realize that bio. Actually, I'm not familiar with the Queen song Let Us Cling Together. I will have to look that up after the stream. Oh, the reason I jumped ahead here is because it would basically take like a couple hours just for me to get strong enough to come over here, so I thought it'd be more interesting to just skip to this battle than do random battles. Yeah, I used to be like really against the idea of live streams and like let's plays and stuff. But you know, I've been watching them for like a year and they're really entertaining. Especially when it's people you know. Yeah, that archer in there is like the top priority to take out, because he's equipped with one of those longbows that can attack like most of the screen. Okay, day of the races. I'll take a look. Oh yeah, and I should mention with this save file here, I did cheat a little bit. Basically, actually, let's see if we can take a look at it. Yeah, like, these guys have mastered like 3 classes already, and we're only like 4 hours into the game. And if anybody's going to get on me for cheating, I've beaten both versions of this game legitimately, but I just wanted to mess around with some abilities a little earlier than I would normally have. So let's see, what do we want to do? Oh yeah. You'll just wait here. See, if I had enough magic points, I could cast Holy right now. Well, unfortunately, I don't, though. Yeah, let's plays are hit and miss. It depends who's doing it. There's a lot of let's players that are just really obnoxious. You know, they feel the need to like scream in the microphone and just be complete twats, basically. I don't know. I don't have a better way of saying that. But you just want to like reach through your computer and tell them to shut the fuck up. Okay. Now where do I want to go? Actually, well, I could cast Meteor too if I had the magic points for it. We'll just go up here. We'll just wait here a minute. Yeah, and once again, this is one of those battles where I take out the two guest characters because they're just stealing JP from my party members, but I'll leave them alive today. These wizards can be a pain. What did he cast? What is he gonna hit me with? Fire. Oh Lord Jesus, there's a fire. It's okay, maybe I can get this guy hit with the fire too. Nice. Oh, let's see. Who should my next target be? This archer is weird right here because he is not equipped with a bow for some reason. Maybe that was a balancing issue. They thought he was too overpowered and they just didn't give him one. I don't know, but it's weird. Yeah, we'll just hit him. Oh, I put that time mage right where I wanted to go. Damn it. Oh well. Yeah, I guess. Wait a second. Okay, yeah. We're good. Yeah, a lot of these abilities I have right now are things that I wouldn't get for like another hour or two of gameplay. At least. Maybe closer to like 3 or 4 hours of gameplay. Damn. I was hoping I could wrap around and attack that wizard. Excellent. Gotta be careful not to bunch up my characters. Oh, hey, Fulberto's here. How's it going? I would love for them to do another tactics game, Bio, but my fear is that they would do another stupid tactics advance game instead. I don't want to dink around with another stupid law system. especially the thing that drove me nuts is like the first Tactics Advance game. I never beat the second one, but the first one is eventually you would get to a point where there'd be 3 laws per battle, and they had the audacity to put 3 laws in the final battle of the game. It's like, who does that? You know, that's the point of the game where you should be unleashing, you know, all of your most powerful attacks and, you know, using every skill that you've learned. But that's not what they thought. They thought, well, why don't you walk around the world map until you get laws that don't suck too bad, or mess around with the cards and hopefully you have one that can nullify whatever, you know, skill you don't like or law you don't like. Okay, what is that? Okay, fire is going right there. Void. Okay, they're in good shape. Just gonna back up a little bit. Did I miss both of those? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, crap. Well, that actually just helped me. Haha. I think that double helped me, actually. Because that second wizard, I think his attack was going to hit both of us, and I think it's just going to hit one of us now. Let's see. Yep. Thanks, archer guy. Your critical attack saved the day. Chris, you should get yourself a reverse mohawk. No, please don't do that. Oh, this guy's still alive. Aw, man, now Argath's in my way. Jerk. Well, fine. Oh, what? Or you could, rock a skullet like Devin Townsend had when he was in Strapping Young Lad. Okay, you're just gonna wait here for a second. Which is good because I forgot to get that item before. I couldn't picture you with dreadlocks. That would be weird. Or how about some cornrows? Final Fantasy Tactics can be a very long game. Um, I want to say my first playthrough was 60 hours, but I like to mess around with it and just, experiment with stuff, and it can take like 80 to 100 hours depending on how much time you want to put in, basically. Oh, hey, Jason, how's it going? Oh no, no more magic points. Okay, how is this guy looking? He's still got magic. He's still got magic. What is he casting? And where? Oh, he's casting it on me. Well, that's okay. Because we're going to have him cast it on the archer. Oh, damn it. Well, that was a backfire. Yeah, Time Mage is a favorite class of mine. Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, if I remember correctly, um, it was either my save file for this version or the PSP port, but it was over 100 hours, and like the time just said 99.59 because it couldn't go any farther. But that's because I had a full roster of characters that I was building up, just walking around doing random battles, doing like all the side quests and stuff, getting all the secret characters. Oh yay, my spot's open now. There we go. Give me that item. Yeah, I forgot about that. I'd say 60 is probably like an average playthrough, but it can go much longer than that. Oh. Knocking out my Time Mage. What is your problem? Okay, you don't have any magic points, but you do. We'll risk it. Yeah, exactly. And, this is a time before, like, trophies and all that stuff, so, like, obviously, the game is excellent. Plus, well, I don't know how active they are now, because I haven't checked, but I know on GameFAQs there was a really active, like, modding community for this game. They'd, like, add new sprites, new classes, rebalance the difficulty and stuff. So that's really the sign of a quality game there. Okay, so... Aha. I've only briefly played Ogre Battle on the 64, I think. The emulator I was using wasn't working too well, though, so I put it down. Tactics Ogre, I have played a couple of those. I really loved the Game Boy Advance one. The PSP one, not so much. Oh, God's War? I will have to look into that one as well. Haha. Now that Black Mage is nothing but a squire, because he has no magic points. Oh really, there's a lot of secret stuff in this game. Be very amazing if you could, you know, find all the secrets and stuff without a guide. Because, like, you know, there's all the, you know, the hidden items and stages. There's, you know, secret characters to get certain ways. Like Cloud is a real pain to get. Getting Ultima was kind of a pain too, I think. And I remember there was like one hidden item on one of the stages where you had to, like, I think you had to jump on the back of a dragon to get up to a pillar, but you had to be like a certain class to do it. Okay, so what am I gonna do? You don't have any magic anymore. Excellent. So you know what? I'll just heal myself. That would make the most sense. You're still alive, man? Give it up already. Yeah, XCOM is a series I've been meaning to check out. I hear that one mentioned quite a bit. So is XCOM part of the same series as Rebel Star Tactical Command? I thought those were related, because that's a turn-based RPG on the Game Boy Advance, and it's cool because it's like, it's not like your normal swords and sorcery thing. It's more like guns and grenades. Oh, nice. Oh man, I needed that crystal. Damn it. Yeah, multiplayer mode in a strategy RPG can be a lot of fun. We used to play the multiplayer mode on the PSP version of this game, and that was quite enjoyable. Although some of the later battles are just insane. Let's see. Well, it didn't hit last time, but we'll try it again. Were you able to finish Front Mission 3? I know that can be a really, really long game, like 150 hours from what I hear. I don't know if that's the average time, but I've heard it can be ridiculously long. Yeah, I'll risk it here. This guy's gonna hit me with an arrow. Oh, maybe not. Yep, everybody else is throwing around fire and ice spells, and here's Delita hitting people with a rock. Yeah, I'd like to get back to Front Mission 3 again as well. I had it like 5 or 6 years ago, but I had to sell it. But I do have it now downloaded on the Raspberry Pi, so I'm planning on checking it out at some point. I did like what I played of it. It was only like about 5 hours. And you're dead. One more enemy to go. There are some hidden items I can get back here, but they're more trouble than they're worth. I think that rock needs like a super robot Tyson over the, you know, over the top attack animation for it. You know, one of those things that lasts like 30 seconds and then at the end he just throws a rock. Oh yeah, I forgot his name is Algis in this version. They did retranslate it for the PSP to Argath. Which I actually like Algis better. Died by a rock like Deception. Massacred by rock. Head injury by rock. The hell is your problem, Algis? Go smoke a blunt or something and calm down. Alright. I don't know if I really have time for another battle. Yeah, so I think I'm actually going to call the stream over here. Or end the stream here. Man, I can't even speak English tonight. What the hell is my problem? But yeah, that'll do it for tonight. So I want to thank you guys very much for coming out. I will probably do another stream of some kind in the next couple days. I'm not sure what yet. Maybe I'll do Metal Gear Solid the Twin Snakes. But it'll probably just be whatever random game I feel like playing that day. So anyways, thank you guys very much for coming out. And I will see you later. Bye.